Hey guys, I'm in my spot. I'm here to lecture you all, but you're not here. It's a quiet, empty classroom, and I'm sad. But those are the times we're living in. I was more sad at home, no offense to my family, because I missed you guys. So I came down here to do some work, put some stuff together for you. So I am working on some lectures that are going to be online. You'll be able to watch those. They're going to go along with our textbook and some worksheets that I'm going to have for you on Google Classroom. So you'll be able to see those there, and I'll let you know when I get those out. But I did have an assignment that I put in there today, already getting questions from some of you, and so I want to talk a little bit about that. We have talked a lot about primary sources and secondary sources. And all of you historians, which, like it or not, you're historians in my class, you know what that means, and you know the value of a primary source, a first person document. You guys now get to create a primary source. You are a primary source for living in history. Okay, so there's an assignment I put in a Google Classroom. You can check it out. What I want you to do, if you have not checked it out already, and I'll try to clear things up for any questions you have, a couple times a week, maybe more if you want, but at least a couple, while we're in this shutdown mode during the coronavirus stuff, I want you to make a journal. Okay, so you're gonna do a couple journal entries a week. I want you to talk about things, how you feel, things you're seeing in the news, on social media, things the president's doing or our governor, things you're hearing from friends and family, how it's affecting your life. These are your observations, your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. That's what makes the primary document. Okay, you were there living in it. One day you're going to tell your kids and your grandkids about when you went through the coronavirus pandemic, when you were 15, 16 years old. So that's kind of, I don't want to say exciting. There's nothing exciting about a pandemic, but we are living through history. We're doing something that hasn't really been done before, trying to educate the country without being in a classroom. So it's a very unique experience, and you guys have a first-hand opportunity to be a part of that experience. So a couple days a week, like I said, I want you guys to just make a journal entry, paragraph, however long you want it to be, but it's your thoughts. So if you see something on the news that maybe worries you a little bit, you can write about that. If you know somebody that's sick, you can write about that. Talk about the things that have been canceled and how that's affecting your life. There's more things to consider if you look at the instructions on Google Classroom, but it's something you can really put yourself into. You're not trying to find my thoughts. You're not trying to write something that I want to hear. I just want your thoughts. This is what's in your heart, what's going on in your head. That's what becomes a primary document. Okay? This is extra credit. I'm not requiring you to do it, but I think it would be an interesting journey to do that and to have that for later on. Okay, so that's something I want you to look at and really consider doing. It's not something that needs to be shared with anybody, except for me. I want to see that you've done it so I can give you some credit. But it's really just your thoughts that maybe one day you can look back on. Maybe we'll have a problem like this again in the future. I don't know that for sure, but odds are it could happen. This is something we can all look back on and say, how did we deal with this? How did we get through that? How did we come out better for it in the end? Okay, and so having these journals, these primary documents that you're creating, can actually be useful to you as well as interesting. So take a look at that. I am going to be getting the daily lectures and Google assignments going. I think I mentioned in class I'm not officially going to start those until Monday because we need to have 2 weeks of work for you, and that will give us 2 weeks between Monday and spring break. But I may start getting some of those up early, and I may get some of them up ahead of time. I won't release one each day. I'll release them as I get them done. You can work ahead if you want, but definitely don't work from behind. Okay? We've already figured out, a lot of you, that that's hard to do. I don't want that for you, and I don't want that for me. So let's keep on top of that as I get the assignments out. One thing I want to say to you, we really are living in some interesting history. Every day is history, but not every day is full of something that affects the entire globe. we are in that. And I am honestly excited to be in the position that I'm in. You know that I want to serve my country. I've done that in the military. Both my different times in the military, I was not deployed anywhere, or I was not sent to a war or a combat zone. I kind of fell in between those events. And not that I want war, but I wanted to serve alongside the people who sacrificed for our country. I wanted to be somebody who sacrificed for you and worked for you. Now I can. Okay, so I'm honestly excited about that. We're in an unknown situation. Thousands and thousands of teachers are now having to learn, having to reinvent how we're teaching and come up with new ways on the fly, and maybe for an extended amount of time. But we're going to get you through it. It's not about us. It's about you. It's about students getting your education still in spite of this hard chaos we're going through. It's about you guys getting the credits you need, about graduating on time, so that when you finish high school, your education will not be any less than somebody who did not go through this, but it will be equal and it will be good. Okay, so I'm working hard for you guys. I just want you to understand that, and I hope that you'll work hard for me, not for me, but with me. We're all going to get through this together. This is kind of a little bit of me journaling out loud to you, and maybe I'll do that too. Just letting you know how I feel, how things are affecting me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. You guys have my phone number. If you don't, you can check the daily agenda on the website. You should have a link to that. If you ever need anything, I don't even care if it's school related. You can message me and I'll see what I can do. If you need help with my assignments, if you need help with assignments from another class, whatever you need, my job is to make sure that you have the resources and the opportunities to succeed. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're all going to get through this. A little crazy, a little exciting, very different. Okay, so but we're going to get through it together. I do miss you already after one day, so I hope that we can see each other soon. Praying that this virus, this pandemic dies out even quicker than people are saying and hoping, so we can be back here working together, laughing, having a good time. All right, so hit me up with any questions you have. I will be posting some more assignments soon, but you can get started on that journal assignment. I think you'll find that pretty interesting and even a little enjoyable, because it's about your feelings. No such thing as wrong feelings. So get on that, and I will see you soon. Have a good evening. Be safe. Be healthy. Love you guys.